Okay, Amber. Good summary. Great. Such a great story, isn't it? I think I mentioned that when you first had selected. Such a good story. I just love this story. Okay, let's go jump over. Speaking of just love, I just love this typeface. I think this is really fantastic. I mean, I just think it's got such heavy ties with the story itself, and just this conceptual connection with the branches and the tree, and it's just this is good stuff. Love the casual nature of it as the cat as it reflects the casual nature between the tree and the man, and it's just I'm a big fan. Good job. That said, I do have a couple of recommendations for improvement. I think as we take a look at the whole alphabet here, we look at it as a whole, not individual letters. We can see a couple of letters that the strokes are a little too thick. We can see it on definitely the D. I mean, the D right now has more visual weight than any other letter. I would reduce that stroke size just by a pixel or so. Just reduce that a little bit. Same thing with that crossbar on the top of the E and the F. Those things seem to be a little bit thick too. Take a good close look. Check it out. Could be a PDF rendering, but that D definitely looks too weighty. Other than that, the other letter forms are looking fantastic. So some look a little too heavy, others look a little too thin. I think the C is too thin. I think the A might be too thin. The J, M and N, O, P, probably the Q, the close counter of the Q, U, V. Definitely the V and the W, and definitely the X. To a lesser degree, but basically what you want to do is just take a look, see what's too thick, see what's too thin, and let's come up with a nice, even meeting place for those stroke weights. Okay, lowercase letters look fantastic. One thing I want to mention is the K. The K is the same as the uppercase K. I think we can just make a little improvement on that simply by taking that leg right there and just reducing it and bringing it down a little bit above the mean line, and then just taking the top of that off and just cut that right there. Just make a little bit of a difference between the upper K and the lower K, other than just making it smaller. Other than that, I think your other letter forms really look fantastic. You know, when it comes down to it, I think your lowercase character set has more consistency probably than the uppercase. And the reason I say that is because the strokes are more consistent in their relationship to one another. In terms of the numbers look fantastic, but we do have a couple of issues. The top of the 3, it's a little too light. The stroke on the 2 is a little too light. The 6, and maybe a little bit on the 8, but definitely the 6, the top of the 3, and the 2. Character punctuation looks fantastic. All right, really, really good job. Just a couple of minor little fixes there, and I think you're good to go. All right, so let's go ahead and address those changes for final submission. And if you have any questions at all, please let me know. Nice work. Thank you.